Your forests seem very strange, and yet somehow familiar.
Okay.
Durlag's tower. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just have to find our way there. Oh yes, it's a two-part area. There's levels above ground that are very different in nature from levels underground. Puzzles, trap, that sort of crap to be expected on both. Well, actually, the top sides are mostly explored, so it should be fairly easy to get through them.
I don't want to talk. Sure.
Jalcales? Now Natha.
Mana are really?
Yeah, I hope this is
Eat
worth it.
steel, scum.
Bastards aren't all that tough, but they're tough to hit.
Again, you disturb me.
So high armor class, not that durable. Yeah.
Go past it. All right.
Basically an enemy that's very, let's say, mediocre at best if you have warriors, but if you don't, you're not
If
gonna
it
take them out
bleeds,
in melee combat.
I
You
can
need
kill it.
me
You are
just to
so
pump a little bit of
irritating.
extra damage there.
What is it? My actions are
Hold
yours.
still.
Miss, 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 miss.
I need an. Why me?
I'll do it.
So what else? The green is water. It's a problem if you use 3D accelerated effects. It speaks on all the other map areas, but not here. I don't want to waste my time looking for a fix there. There's no water inside the fortress or anything, so it's just a little bit of an annoyance here.
Your time is done, primate. Give me some direction. Yeah, I'll see.
Mana are pathetic. Okay.
I think this is an exit from the area. Yes. So. And now we can get rid of the green water. Yeah, the situation isn't exactly great. Do we have... yeah, backup holding, that should last us. We are going to get a lot of loot out of this, so... no way to identify, so everything just gets stocked up in the backup holding for now. Hike. So I was wondering if the guy is even here, or did we just pay money for nothing?
Step right up! Step right up!
It's about time you got here. I'll wait no longer. The others are already inside. If you don't follow me now, you forfeit your deposit. The tour will not be delayed for you. Now, let us get on with it. I think I has an image of Errol Flynn. Yeah, pretty sure about that. You can go to the battlements, but I think they're undead there, and there's nothing really to be gained, so avoid.
There's a sucker born every minute, and you are right on time.
See how she looms before us as we draw near. Never before and never again will the likes be seen. A monument to one man's triumph and his folly. The tower and the labyrinth below. Yeah, well, I sort of knew it was that. Crapfilled labyrinth. The tower and the labyrinth below were built ages ago by the dwarven hero Durlag Thunderaxe, for no less worthy a purpose than to be a home for him and his kin. His enormous fortune occupied entire rooms, rumored waist deep on a man. The wealth he had accumulated was to be the backbone of his clan, but it was ultimately their downfall.
Really?
Yeah, we can go down or up.
Step right up! Step right up!
The stories of his opulence spread across the land, and most unsavory of creatures sought to make the tower theirs. All of Durlag's kin and friends were replaced by doppelgangers, and he found himself killing the visage of those that he cared the most, just to save himself. Who among you could bear that? I don't care. Why are some words written in all caps? It just sounds. It looks stupid and sort of sounds retarded if I try to emphasize those words. In the end, he drove them from his now sullen home and vowed that none would dare the same again. Tourists.
There's a sucker born every minute, and you are right on time.
Durlag installed magical locks on the entrances to his inner sanctum, requiring reward tokens to pass. No doubt you have all been approached by unscrupulous merchants selling genuine tokens to the tower. Indeed, I myself have several, and they are mere souvenirs for the mantle. They are but a few authentic tokens, and they are rare and expensive. What is that? It's a skeleton. Doesn't move at all. It's like it's petrified or something. Those that passed the wards were confronted with the fruits of the paranoia and consumed Durlag. In this sitting room alone are some of the most fiendish devices of death known to man. Upon the walls was a picture that, before it was ripped from its frame, caused those that look upon it to freeze in their tracks for all time. Look with horror upon this hapless soul. So, the skeleton of someone who looked at a magical painting. This chair, once sat in, would deliver an unholy spike to the nether regions. Imagine the excruciating surprise of the unwary. Durlag went to lengths heretofore unknown to keep out intruders. We'll take a small break here before moving on, good people. Please, for your own safety, touch nothing. Touch nothing, and no refunds. Yep, touch nothing.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me duffer talking to you.
Oh my god, what sort of hellish place is this? Francis was roasted like a stuck pig over a fire. Be very careful about this tower, otherwise you'll end up burned alive like the other unfortunate tourists. I would speak with you a moment, because there's something different about you. I can tell you are not buying the hyped up crap I feed to most people. You got a look in your eyes that says, I don't believe in danger, I don't know what fear means, and I will go where no sane person ever would. I think you're just what I need. I have one of the true tokens to the dungeon below, but I'm not half the fool I once was. This yours for measly 300 gold, on the condition that if you do not succeed, you return it to me. Hmm. Why only 300 gold if it's the real thing? You said yourself that the genuine ones are very expensive. It's a win-win deal for me. If you actually manage to defeat a few rooms, you get the gold, I get a new tour attraction. If you are defeated, I get the token back, or at the very least, I have your body as a new display. I can't lose. Deal? I'll take it. There's good news for both of us. I'm not sure how far the token allows access, but it should at least be at least as far as the third floor down. Good luck, eh? And remember our deal. You'd best go get stocked up while I get back to my job. What in the name of gosh is that?
Death welcomes you.
Demon Knight. Hello, mortals. Death welcomes you. Here is now the property of I, and all others will fall or flee. Tour is over, and tower is closed. All who enter will perish. All who enter will suffer pain. So speak I, and listen well you will. Tour is over.
In cactus, pulca.
Yeah, run you shitheads.
Destiny had best hurry.
Yeah,
TX does not feel well at all.
yeah, don't move. TX has 4 points of life. Chartel 10. So, that was nice.
Night Singer, give me power.
Who dares prod TX?
Yeah, we definitely need to rest before we do anything else.
TX hears you.
Hmm. Shit on a pickle. I'm sort of going through my mind what we are going to be facing soon.
Jalcales?
And I'm not quite sure how we're gonna handle a few things. But we need to find a way to handle them.
I'm waiting.
Well, first things first, we can't move until we rest, so save and rest. That helped a little bit. We're in condition good enough to at least make some
It's
moves.
done.
And Demon Knight is the big bad guy here we need to somehow defeat. But it's not gonna be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I'm there.
Not sure we want to go through all these hallways. We want to go up and down, check the major areas of interest, and that's it. These are mostly looted anyway, the upper levels. There's very little point. There might be a few items here. Sure. Is it worth wasting your time like this? Sure. It takes a long time to explore anything when you have to take so much time. Empty. There's a trap here. There could still be a trap there. So another way to go up. Through this.
I'll do it.
I'm thinking invisibility could be our savior in a few places.
Again, you disturb me.
Problem is, we have enough. We have 2 scrolls. The entire team has to be able to turn invisible. We have a few bottles. We'll have to still take a few extra spells. So build up spell list precisely against that. We do need to change spells. This will mostly consist of undead, our opposition here. So mind controlling is not going to work on anyone. A single invisibility potion, really? 2 invisibility potions.
Stone TX rules!
Give me some direction. If it must be done.
Men are pathetic.
TX will smite thee. Go pester someone else. All right.
No, that will be useful sooner or later.
Hey,
Especially useful since it's on a scroll. Fire arrows.
Hold still. Time is up for you, my friend.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Yeah, it's not a predator, it's just a gas.
Let's do this.
For sure!
Okay.
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Traps here. Yes.
I love bloodshed.
TX will
Steel.
smite thee.
Scum.
I'll see to it.
Men are pathetic.
Yeah, men are pathetic.
Okay.
No alignments.
Time is up for you, my friend.
Don't go
Night
there.
Singer, Kalas, nah.
You are so
If it
irritating.
bleeds, really?
These bastards are still dangerous. The thing is, we have enough attack power now to take care of them before they start getting those
I love
hits.
bloodshed. Men are pathetic.
Doesn't look like there's anything
I'm
really
waiting.
interesting on this level though.
I'm willing.
Men are pathetic.
Time is up for you, my friend.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
What is it?
Still want to make a quick look in some of these areas. Ooh, very useful. Full of speed. Invisibility, very important. I still rather use spells. You can simply rest a bit and relearn all the necessary spells. It's much better for us. Okay, there's stairs up or down. But that's it. Up. I'd still rather use the central shaft or staircase because
If it bleeds,
we have
okay.
room here in the central room. And if you have 6 guys, going into those narrow hallways is never a good thing.
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Who TX is as TX does.
Give me some I'll see to it.
Nothing of interest, nothing of interest, and nothing of interest. Excellent. Maybe, ooh, this looks familiar. Very familiar to design. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it in this game
I
yet.
love. Really?
I'm waiting.
Why does it look so
It's done.
familiar? Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe an overkill on the ghost volume there. Durlag, my friend. You have returned after age upon age. It is I, Daytile, your friend of old. I have waited long for your coming, that I might help my friend. Speak your mind, creature. What is it you want? I see you are as crotchety as ever to non-dwarven kin, though you yourself seem taller than I recall. Perhaps it is me. I recall so little with clarity these days. Years. I am here to serve as best I can, to repay the debt I owe. I barely recall how I incurred it, but repay I will. I have no need of your service. Consider whatever it is you owe to be settled. I release you from any contract we may have had. Leave and be free. You speak of the old like it does not matter. You know better. When the horse came wearing the faces of friends, you fought when I would not, could not strike. I was an outsider among our clan, and you defended when all did to turn against. I was released from life, but never from depth. Do not turn me away. A friend would not turn me. You are different. You are not the same. You are not Durlag. I will defend. Yeah, good for you. Ah, shit.
Man, I'll do it.
Um,
Hmm?
TX here.
I'll try to see what I want to explore those two.
All
Ah,
that?
shit. How would we take care of the bastard, though?
Manus potentis.
What is it now?
I don't know how dangerous of an
Soon
opponent he
TX
really is.
rules.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
I'm not gonna risk any resources at the
Okay.
moment.
Eat steel, scum.
It's a mage. Yeah. Get the fuck out of there. Whoops.
Again, you disturb me.
We really need something to reveal the invisible units. We have none. I think the Edwin's School of Specialty is a problem. Conjurer. I'm pretty sure I would have learned some kind of divination spell. Well, do we have
Who
spell magic?
dares prod TX?
That might work too.
I love bloodshed. Eat steel, scum.
Yeah, bit meat-filled ghost, but okay. 3,750
Really?
points.
Yeah.
The problem with relying on dispel magic is that it can easily fail. Basically do nothing, so what are you gonna do then? Can't do shit. It should be a dead end. Assuming the design is what I think it is.
Why must TX traverse this dank hole? Sirik said nothing of saggy boots.
Yeah, Sirik said nothing of saggy
Men
boots.
are pathetic.
Why me?
Does she despise men because they act on their desires? You seem to be complaining about men being weak because they'll always be
If it bleeds, I'll
slaves
do
to
it.
their passions, whatever they may be. But if you're not going to try to fulfill your passions in life,
Give me some
what is the
direction.
point of even being
If
here?
it must be done.
Seems like an odd reason. There has to be something else there. I don't think even the writers of the character gave a shit about their real reasons. Ooh, Rigolo. Hello, Rigolo.
I love. Okay.
You need something, stranger?
Not another step. State your name and what ye are doing in this place. You will serve as a name, and I'm here to loot the tower. Is there a problem with that? No, I suppose not. You are doing the same task that I am, though I don't like you working so close to me. Makes me nervous. Move yourself to another level and leave this area to me and mine. Fine? Fine, fine. I'll be on my way. Just like that? We're known a dungeon walker to fold so quick. You sure you're up for this place? Go where you wish. I don't think you'll be much trouble for me.
I'm waiting. It's probably best left to me.
Yeah, the design I think is familiar to me because it's used in Baldur's Gate 2. I think it's the exact copy, and which sort of explains certain things. I mean, it's not exactly, but it is the same design, the same basically painted area map, but certain things are blocked. And I guess I always wondered why even have them in the first place if you're just gonna block them. Naturally, I suspect that the map will be reused, but didn't recall it would be reused in a totally different game. Not that it really matters. There should be one level on top of this, I think, and that's it. That should be a temple area. Altar. And there should be nothing. Path up. Oh, healing potion.
I like it here, where the gold grows.
Yeah. Where the gold grows. Shit, and I'm the Archer. Well, it doesn't really matter since I'm alone there, so... It's basically just a delay before we can act. But there was a tome there. Looked like stats increased on the tome. I don't care what it is. They're always welcome. It would be something extra though. I mean, I think there's one for each stat in the original game. Durlag's Tower is not part of the original game, so it's something extra on top of that. So it could be anything really. I doubt it's something all that useful though. Maybe a wisdom one. Wisdom is probably the most useless. Unless you're some kind of
Not
priest.
a concern.
Priest will get extra spells from wisdom. Okay, who has the bag? You have the bag. So there's maybe one level left before we're done with the above ground section.
Okay.
There shouldn't be all that much difficulty here. Yeah, it won't go up anymore.
Really?
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Ooh. Ah, shit. This could be bad. Oh, yeah. This could be bad. Ah, just ghouls for now. Or ghasts, not quite sure what the difference
If
is.
it bleeds, men are pathetic.
Fiendem. Yeah, the big problem here
Give me some
is
direction.
uh,
Yeah,
wonder
I'll
if
see
I'm
to
right
it.
about my suspicions.
TX hears you. TX will rule all.
Here in hell, yep, yeah. She looks like a siren or a nymph, basically creature that is a charmer though. And I think she's exactly that, but she's some kind of a demon, so maybe a succubus. Anyway, something like that. The problem is with her, she's not going to do the typical shit that we've so gotten used to doing with
I'm waiting.
sirens.
I'm willing.
She'll do the same thing
I love bloodshed. If it bleeds,
one of the
I can
wizards
kill
did
it.
in the maze, where a lot of wizards were teleported and were trapped, and we were to retrieve a cloak. She'll do the same thing. I mean, she'll basically teleport around constantly, use her charm abilities, teleport away, use her charm abilities, teleport away, use her charm abilities, teleport away. So, and she'll be invisible most of the time, and we have nothing to reveal her. So, she's a bad opponent for us. We can't protect ourselves from getting charmed. We can't reveal invisible things, so she'll get free attacks or free castings of charm. Either way,
Men are
they're bad
okay.
for us.
Yeah, I hope this is worth it.
If
We'll
it
have to do
bleeds,
some kind of special
I can kill
arrangement for her.
Time is up for you, my friend. Hold still.
I wonder if she's a vampiric type of attack.
Really?
Give me some direction.
Vampires
Yeah,
drain
I'll see
levels
to
while
it.
they attack. If she does that same thing, we have no counter of that. We would have to go to a temple or rest to recover from that. You need to use a restoration spell, and I'm not sure lesser restoration is enough. Ah, shit, this could be really bad. Really, 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 really bad. I think we have basically one choice here. What? We need to more or less kill her immediately when she shows her face. That'll mean
I love bloodshed.
traps. Traps are probably our best hope. Spells would
I'll
help,
do it.
but there's a problem. If she is of demonic origin, it'll mean she'll have fairly high magic resistance rating, which means she's not
It's
gonna.
done.
Probably a good 50% of spells will simply fail on her. Could be even worse than that. Yeah, I wanted to check these hallways beforehand, mainly because we might have to move around quite a bit to fight against her. And I can't afford to fight the undead at the same time. If we could just send like a person or two here to fight against her, we might have a much better chance. Naturally, we could not fight against her at all. But that would mean we'd have to We'll have to ally with some kind of a succubus type creature. Might not be a succubus exactly, but some kind of demon that is certainly not in any way trustworthy. Yeah. Okay. It looks like there's nothing really here anymore.
Soon TX rules!
Yeah, good for you, TX. I need to make sure she's alone, because I don't want anyone else triggering my traps. Yeah. Excellent.
I'm there.
I think we can
Men are okay.
we can attract her to a certain place and initiate the combat there, but we'll only get one shot at this.
The trap is set and ready.
If she is as vulnerable as a siren is, this will work.
The trap is set and ready.
If she is as tough as demon is,
The trap is
this
set
is
and
not
ready.
enough. We want to get her
Trap
here.
is set and ready.
Who dares prod TX?
Set snares. These might not work on TX. He might fail and take damage. Set snare failed. I want to see. And failed.
TX is as TX does.
I want to see if the rest of the group can
If it
leave.
bleeds, I can kill it.
Jalka made darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
Now Natha.
That's going to help quite a bit. She is immune to charms. It has to be someone else. Shit.
I
Screw
love
it.
bloodshed.
TX hears you.
Okay.
Give me some direction if it must be done.
Night Singer.
You are so irritating.
Ulsa?
Leaving a couple of extra guys here to help.
Soon TX rules!
What is it now?
I don't want to talk. Sure.
Jalkales?
Who dares
Cos
prod
no.
TX?
Men are pathetic. If it bleeds, really?
Let's see how this goes. Yeah. Come at me.
Destiny or no, I'm not long for this place.
Well, hello there. Come to see little old Kirinhale, have ye? It's been so long since I've had any company at all, and now, well, just look at you. So virile, so manly. Yeah, you're talking to a woman. Probably pretty insulting. Care to stay here by my side? It will be ever so lonely without you. My dear lady, why have you languished in this place for so long? It is a terrible story, really. Wandered in some time ago, and it's just not safe to leave on my own. So many dangers, and no protective hand to guide me. I'm almost without hope. Would you stay here with me? So lonely here. Hmm. Only or not, I cannot stay. I can clear the route out for you as best I can. Your offer is not quite what I require. I really must insist. I really must demand. And I'll not sit here another 300 years because of you. You will stay here. That bastard Durlag took my wings and imprisoned me, but I can still deal with your puny mortal mind. I'll not end up like Aark. I'll not. Excellent. Kill
I
her.
love bloodshed.
Excellent. The drops weren't enough, but we managed to burst enough
Men are
hits after
pathetic.
that, so. For her staff and a lock of hair from Kernhale. That went excellent as far as I'm concerned. And that was it. So, not a huge amount of rewards here. Oh, but what it matters is we have the ward stone, so we should be able to get to the lower levels. Ah. Okay.
If it bleeds, I can kill it. Okay. Okay.
Is this the opening? Yeah, this is where we started. So,
Night Singer, give me power.
a decent start.
I
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can clear this
Men
level.
are pathetic.
The big problem is not exactly right now. Later
I'm
on,
waiting.
how are we gonna rest in peace
It's
here?
probably best left to me.
TX will... Why must TX traverse this dank hole? Sirik said nothing of soggy boots.
Hey, not a concern.
Feel free to complain to Sirik about that.
Men are pathetic.
Hold still.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Yeah? I hope this is worth it.
Yeah, there's the door to the next level.
So TX moves! Make way!
Well, even at random containers we're getting minor magical items, so you can expect the loot from this place to be fairly
Give me some Durlag.
substantial.
I'll see to it.
Yeah, that's the secret door. I'll shout out Mr. Bayard.
If it bleeds, okay.
TX will smite thee.
Heal potion, excellent. And mildly useful scroll.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Was that
I'm
it?
willing.
There's something there. More undead, maybe? Anything else? Yeah. Wonderful place. Yeah, we're only in the basement and we're getting decent food. Nothing that we would actually want to use at this point. It's still worth a decent amount of cash.
I love blood. Really?
So, tell me about the lower levels then.
Huh.
Who are you? Ah, wonder, not unlike myself. As you turn and walk on, friend. This place does not accept visitors with grace. Better you are alive and leaving, like me. So who are you? I did not expect to see others here. You should expect to see many things you did not expect. Oh, don't make me laugh. I have a dart in me gullet doing some nasty things. My name is Bayard, and my friends and I came here just as you did. It looks a rewarding place, but I have decided it is beyond my ability. Foolish human, I could have told you that for nothing. Oh. I'll fare better, I'm sure. I've a keen eye for traps and the like, and I've fought many a deadly creature in the past. If you live long enough to fight the creatures that call this place home, count yourself lucky. Very walls within conspire to keep you at bay. Mere traps test only your dexterity, but this place is more than a simple door knocker. Durlag was a sick, sick man, and I tell you that he meant to kill those that entered, not just hinder. Sure, there be traps triggered by wire or step or sound, but there are tests as well. Tests he made to find friend or foe. You will need more than your agile fingers to escape to what comes. Some traps give no second chance. Attention must be paid, or death will easily take you. You seem quite certain this place is dangerous. Of course it is, but why? What's so especially dangerous? I guess that's what this leads to. I have not abandoned my friends. Young they may be, but they are old enough to make up their own minds. I will not babysit anyone who can take up the sword to defend themselves. I say the risk, and if they wish to continue, it is their own fate they decide. Me, I be thinking that it is better to live. This place is death. It is in the air, and it gets in your clothes. My friends, they say, by the gods, what is that stench? And I tell them, it's the stink of death, citizens. So the tower is well trapped and has monsters running about it. Sounds like every other dungeon I've been in. Have seen nothing to make me think otherwise. You have even less reason to believe it is not as dangerous as I say. There is no reason that no one has breached this place to any significant degree in over 300 years. You have heard the history or you would not be here. Durlag was a disturbed man. His spirit was broken by the death of those around. This place reflects what happened to him, and he seems to demand you understand him before you are allowed passage. This place is not a ruin. It is not open to the ages. This place was designed to keep people out or kill them. Even the simplest of doors seem locked with ward stones. If you enter here, you had best be prepared to succeed or die. Oh, you have inspired a lecture from me, but your life is yours to do with what you will. I must go. Good luck to you. I do wish you well. So, a little bit of warning for us.
Olza?
I'm not too concerned at this point. I know this is a challenging place,
Dares prod TX.
Men are pathetic.
but
I'll do it.
I've given thought to a lot of what we can do with our spell selection and things like that, and I think we have a actually fairly solid selection of things. Certain things will be totally useless, but we need healing, we need protections. Extra skeletons will be nice, disabling magic will be good, getting rid of paralyzation might prove to be worthwhile. We might not need it, but we could take reveal invisible things, but it's not necessary either. I don't think hold person will work on anyone here. Yeah. I think we're better off with something. Well, it might. What else would I take though? I suppose protection, resist fire, resist cold. Well, it wouldn't hurt. Well, detect traps might be a decent thing here. Just saying. These might prove to be useful. Again, maybe chant. 8 is also a little bit useful, but it's not that good. And you. Mind control isn't gonna do shit. Minor group of invulnerability. I don't see a lot of use for Greater Malison. It could be useful if we, depending how many of those shapeshifters we meet, we can do something else. Looking forward to certain protections. A Greater Malison could be useful. Yeah, we'll keep that. Everything here could be useful. I think my Mel's minute meteors would be more useful here. Their actual the magic cast is when you create them. So even if someone is resistant to magic, you can still hurt them with those. Not sure if webbing is all that useful. It surely will work. Even these things. Fear probably is no use at all. Knock we have on scrolls. Might as well keep this, but we're taking extra invisibilities or something. Extra burning might be useful, but the thing is, we have the wands to do all that. Yeah, I'll keep those. I don't want to keep changing everything. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're ready to enter the lower levels. We'll rest at some point, so I made the preparations. So, fairly large map, and considering what these underground maps have been, that can take quite a long time to explore. So now the real challenge begins.